Alright. I know this may be a little bit of a long overdue video, but I know that there has been a lot of buzz around a particular crypto digital currency topic in the space of digital investments. And I'm sure as you read by the title of this video, you know that I'm talking about NFTs. Now, honestly, in the very beginning, I was like everyone else. I thought the NFTs when they first came out was nothing but a scam, a fad, something that only fools got invested in. However, as the hype continues and as the NFT fad is becoming more mainstream, I started to do a little bit more research on whether or not it was actually a feasible investment. So the purpose of this video is to show you just that. I want to show you the process from a complete beginner's perspective on how you can start investing in NFTs if you want to. The main purpose of this video is for you to watch me buy my first NFT and then for you to decide for yourself if it actually makes sense for you to choose this investment vehicle. So one of the first things that you may be wondering, and what I was wondering for myself as well, is what exactly is an NFT? Is it just a screenshot? Is it just a picture? Is it really just a scam? And why would anyone pay money for this image when I could just screenshot it on my phone and get the same thing for free? Well, after doing some research on NFTs, the best way that I can explain its value is comparable to a Bitcoin or a digital data piece whose purpose is to store value. So the technical definition of an NFT is a non-fungible token which has a non-interchangeable unit of data stored on a blockchain. But for the everyday person, that definition is a little bit too complex. So how I would explain what an NFT is to someone who's never heard of it before is a unique piece of data, only one of one in the world, stored on a digital ledger, sort of like a balance sheet, known as the blockchain. And the reason you buy and sell NFTs is to gain ownership of the underlying data on the blockchain. So when someone buys an NFT and posts it online, the original person who purchased the NFT will have that ownership of the underlying data, and only they will be able to sell that data, even if thousands of people have the screenshot.
You think it's funny to take screenshots of people's NFTs, huh?
It's sort of like someone posting how much Bitcoin or Ethereum they have in their blockchain wallet. Even though someone can take a screenshot of the amount they have in their wallet, they won't have that ownership of the Bitcoin in the wallet. Therefore, that screenshot is useless to them. So you can take as many screenshots as you want. It will be useless unless you have ownership of the underlying entry in the blockchain. But moving forward from that, your next reasonable question would be, how or why would anyone even pay money for this? Why is it an investment? And the reason why most people think it's an investment, or the lack thereof, has everything to do with the demand of the actual NFT. Now, there are some catches with NFTs I'm going to talk about at the end of this video, but basically, in my opinion, the only reason why NFT has any value at all is because of the demand that's driving that NFT. And theoretically, if you buy a very rare NFT today, if there is a lot of demand in the future for said NFT, then the amount that you can sell it for would be much more than the amount that you bought it for. However, since demand is at an all-time high, it's probably more than likely that demand will be less in the future, and more than likely you would have to sell the NFT for less than what you bought it for if you can sell it at all. And that's what I'm going to talk about a little bit later in this video. So with all that being said, I think it's time for me to put my money where my mouth is, pull out my handy dandy checkbook, and get to buying some NFTs. So you're about to get a live look at a beginner either wasting or making a lot of money in this video. And I'm going to explain the process so you can get started buying NFTs if you want to do that as well. So as we dive into my computer, after doing a little bit of research or watching some YouTube videos, I found that one of the easiest ways to start buying NFTs was to get started on this website called MetaMask. Now, this isn't actually the website that you use to buy the NFTs. It's basically like a crypto PayPal where you use it to store your digital currency so that you can buy the NFTs on another website. So what you would do to sign into MetaMask is you would click download now, and you can download on either Chrome, iOS, and Android, and it basically installs as a browser extension onto either one of these browsers. Now, since I am using Google Chrome right now, I do already have it installed. And what it looks like once you have it installed is a little pop-up like this where you can see how much of Ethereum or any other cryptocurrency you have. So since I just made this account, I have 0 Ethereum or 0 US dollars in it. But as you're going to see, you don't actually need to load any money into this account to get started. You just need to have one in order to use this other website in order to start buying NFTs. So once you have this downloaded, you then want to go over to a website called OpenSea.io. Now, this is the website that you can actually buy and sell or create your own NFTs in order to get started in this investment space. So from a very beginner and high level perspective, you can go on OpenSea.io, click explore, and then explore a whole bunch of NFTs they have on the market. As you can see, as we click on a random one, this NFT is called Beezer Bears 3, currently being offered at 0.0419 Ethereum or at about $170.87. Now, this website is comparable to eBay where you can either buy NFTs now or you can place bids on them in order to get them for a cheaper price. And let's take a moment to talk about why this NFT would be worth $170 in the first place while other ones may be worth $3 million. And basically why some NFTs are worth more than other NFTs is that some NFTs have more valuable properties or more rare properties than other NFTs. So if we look at this image once again and then we go down to properties, we can see that only 7% of the NFTs produced in this collection have clouds in the background, whereas only 9% have a Dogecoin in the middle of the belly, and 17% are brown teddy bears. Only 6% have the confused eyes, and only 10% have the sad face, and only 8% have the blue nose. So overall, in this specific collection, this is a fairly rare NFT. Now, this does not mean that this is a rare NFT in the overall NFT universe. This just means that for this specific collection, this is a rare NFT. So if this NFT creator was to grow more popular, then this specific NFT would grow more popular. However, at the same time, if this particular creator was to create more NFTs with these same traits, this NFT would likely lose value. Now, that's pretty much my high level understanding of how this stuff works. So let's get into buying one right now. So since I am a fairly small creator still, I'm going to opt to buy a little bit of a cheaper NFT. This one called Mars Gold 1780 for about $20. So if you like content like this and you want to help the channel grow, then hitting that like button is a very free and very helpful way to support the channel, and I would appreciate you so much if you do that. So here on this NFT, we don't have any properties. We basically have a couple of details, and that's about it. So far, the only offers on this NFT are for $4, $6, and $8. And because I'm buying this NFT for the YouTube video, I'm just going to go ahead and buy it for $20 and just go ahead and write it off as a tax write-off if I lose money. So how you would go about buying an NFT in the most simple way possible is just clicking buy with card and not loading any crypto to your Meta wallet. So that's what I'm going to do here. So you would then be presented with this screen, which is valid for only 10 seconds. That shows you how much you would have to pay for this NFT after all the fees. So you can see that even though this crypto is only being offered at $20.39, after all the processing fees and everything like that, you'll be paying almost $34 or about $14 more for this specific NFT just to purchase it in your account. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now and click continue. I'll then click next with my Meta wallet, click connect, and then click continue. After entering in my email address, I'll then have to verify that code, verify a little bit more information, and now the system is going to verify my identity, and it had me upload a picture of the front of my license and a picture of the back of my license, and it had me take a selfie, I guess just to prove I was a real person, but we'll see how long this actually takes.
A few moments later.
Alright, so now I'm presented with a screen to enter my card details. I don't know if I would actually recommend you enter your credit card details into here, but I am stupid and I'm going to do this anyway. So let's enter my business checking account info into here and get this NFT bought. Alright, so that went through and I'm just going to click buy now and get this NFT purchased.
12 seconds later.
So it looks like my credit card company actually marked this as a fraud purchase, so we're not off to a great start here. So let's see if we can get this fixed and actually get this NFT bought.
20 minutes later.
Alright, so after trying to figure this out for about 20 to 30 minutes, I just decided to go back into my MetaMask wallet and buy $5 worth of Ethereum to get this process going. So if I look at my MetaMask wallet now, I have $4.80 worth of Ethereum, which is not a lot by any means, but it's just enough to buy this one black man NFT, which I'm going to buy now with the amount that I have in my wallet.
Tomorrow.
So as of right now, either my bank or my computer doesn't like me buying this NFT, so I'm going to continue this off camera and buy this at a little bit of a later date. So as you saw about my live experience by trying to actually purchase an NFT, you can see that this process is not incredibly simple at all. Honestly, I don't even think I'll actually go through with buying this NFT, but I still made just for completeness sake for this video. However, you may be wondering, what is the catch in all of the NFT business anyway? Could it really and actually make you a millionaire? Well, in that sense, I would say yes and no. You see, the thing with NFT is that I believe it relies solely on demand. The value of your NFT is solely dependent on what someone else is willing to pay for it. And it's just so hard to guarantee that sometime in the future, someone will be willing to buy your specific NFT for a higher price or any price above what you pay for it. Cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin and Ethereum, they have a reputation of having demand, and they have a reputation of people wanting to pay actual money for them. However, when you have a unique piece of blockchain data, like a specific NFT that doesn't have a specific piece of value attached to it other than there is demand for it, it is kind of hard to guarantee that someone will be willing to buy it in the future. For example, when I do go through and complete that NFT purchase, I'm pretty much going to guarantee that I'm going to lose those $4 or $5 because I'm not sure anyone will want to buy it for a higher price than what I paid for it. And another thing that's kind of deterring me from buying it as a beginner in the first place is all of the fees that go into cryptocurrency in the first place. I thought, and I'm sure what a lot of other people think, is that when you see the price at $4.08, that is the price that is going to be coming out of your bank account or charged to your credit card as the price you pay for your NFT. However, what actually happens is, in order to buy the NFT for $4, you will have to load at least $4 worth of Ethereum to your crypto wallet, and once you do that, it's going to charge around $10 worth of fees just to load the $4, so you're already out of pocket $14. And then in order to process the payment on OpenSea.io, you would then have to pay another $20 to $25 worth of fees just in order to complete that payment. So what you thought would be a $4 NFT now cost you about $50 to $55, and that means you're going to have to sell it for about $100 in order to make any profit on it after accounting for fees. The fees in the cryptocurrency space are outrageous, especially on OpenSea.com. So that means that your $4 NFT would have to 25x in order for you to make a slim profit on that. And for me personally, I don't see that in any way being realistic. But don't let my one personal experience discourage you from chasing your dreams of being an NFT millionaire. If you feel comfortable with this being an investment vehicle, you just have to understand that there are different levels of risk when dealing with this sort of investment style. If you have a high risk tolerance, then this may be the play for you. However, if you have the risk tolerance of an average investor, then you may want to stick to stocks and bonds and other proven ways to grow your money over time. However, with all that being said, I really hope you did enjoy this video. This is the first cryptocurrency video I made here on the channel, so obviously I'm not as experienced in this atmosphere, but if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like on the channel for your boy, as it really does help the channel grow and reach a larger audience. Also, if you want to get some free stocks, then look at the public link in the description, where if you sign up and create an account, you'll get a free fractional share of a stock of your choosing. However, with all that being said, I really hope you enjoyed this video and have a great rest of your day.